Today, I'm going to show my tips on how to put on a wetsuit. First thing to getting into the wetsuit, kind of roll it, tuck it under, and then you need to pull out your secret piece of equipment. Real fancy plastic grocery bag. You're going to start by putting one foot into the bag, and the bag is going to help get your foot through the length of the leg much easier than without. And when you're pulling on your wetsuit, be sure to only pull from the inside of the wetsuit. You never want to pull on the outside of the wetsuit, as the neoprene is very delicate and easily able to scratch it with your fingertips. That leads me to my next tip. The night prior to putting on your wetsuit, always trim your fingernails. First leg in, we'll work on the second. I'm gonna take that same bag, slide it through the next leg. Again, pulling from the inside. I'm gonna pull this down just a little bit to show you. I know with my Sailfish wetsuit, to get this seam above my knees, once it's at that point, I can then pull it all the way up as high as I can into my groin area. Get my bag. As you can see, I got it pretty high up. I might be able to work a little bit on that once I'm fully suited up. Next tip, if you have a full sleeve wetsuit, I recommend taking off your watch first. Set that to the side. Again, taking your plastic grocery bag, slide your first hand in. You can just, with that bag, you're able to easily pull up the sleeve. Now, we can't get to the inside of the sleeve here, so this is where you gotta be very careful and mindful not to take your fingernails into the neoprene because it can easily be slick. So just kind of gently pinching with the sides of your fingers. And pull that up. Take the bag off. Onto your next hand, and repeat with the second arm. With that bag being on the inside, it's very easy to just slide the wetsuit up some. Then again, taking kind of the sides of your fingers, pinching the sleeves up. Again, do not use your fingernails because you will put a hole into your wetsuit. All right, I'm gonna take this bag off. Just gonna step on it and get that out of the way. We're done with that bag. And I'm just gonna make sure that it fits snugly in the armpits, both armpits. Kind of feel the groin, make sure it feels snug and tight, feels good. Then you can take the zipper tie and just pull it up. Now when you're attaching the Velcro enclosure, be sure to kind of put it down so that it is not rubbing on your neck. If it's rubbing on your neck, that's gonna cause serious chafing. So if I were to leave it like this and I start to swim, that's gonna cause some irritation, and trust me, it's not gonna feel good. So always be sure to kind of put it down at a downward angle so that it is not affecting your neck area. Now, if your wetsuit doesn't go on as easy as my Sailfish wetsuit does, I can recommend using Tri-Slide and also Body Glide. This can assist in making the wetsuit easier to get on and off. One thing I do recommend never using is Vaseline or petroleum jelly, as that can break down the materials in the neoprene, and you do not want that. And there it is, ready to swim. Let's dive in.